Well, thank you and good morning. Come on, you can do better than that. Good morning. That's what I like to hear. My name is Bill Schuette, and I am your on-duty Attorney General. Is everybody on duty today? All right. It is a wonderful morning to be on duty here at Mackinac, and my wife Cynthia and I are thrilled and delighted to be with so many friends and our GOP family. Now, this is the first Mackinac for Cynthia and me to not have our children, and not have our children greet each and every one of you and slap on a Bill Schuette sticker. And that's because Cynthia and I are now empty nesters. Yeah. Our daughter Heidi is a junior in college, and our son Bill is a freshman. And, you know, Ecclesiastes teaches us that there is a time for every season. And my wife and I are relearning that lesson right now. And this is a new season, a new chapter for Cynthia and me. And ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce my marvelous wife, Cynthia. Thank you. Thank you, dear. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I am proud to be your 53rd Attorney General of the state of Michigan. And I am proud to be your pro-life, pro-Second Amendment, pro-marriage between one man and a woman, freedom to work, standing up for the Constitution, tougher penalties for criminals, consumer protecting, Obamacare fighting Attorney General of the state of Michigan. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And Cynthia and I appreciate the help and support of so many here in this room. All of you here. Everybody's a VIP in my eyes. And I'm pleased you're here. And we have a marvelous support, grassroots members, activists, our governor, lieutenant governor, our team members, Bobby Shostak. You heard from Jace and you heard from Randy, my colleagues and great friends, all the legislators that are here today, our outstanding Secretary of State, our members of Congress. Let's give that team a big round of applause. It's an outstanding team. Now, I'm not going to make any announcement right here and now, but I can tell you this. I'm going to work very hard in 2014, and with your help and your support, I'm going to be on duty for you and Michigan for many more years to come. Thank you. You know, for me, this has always been about service. And the most important thing I want to share with you this morning is my belief that I serve, and I serve in this office of Attorney General, holding your trust. This is about service and trust. And what this really means for all of us is that I will serve and I will do precisely what I told you I was going to do. And my job as Michigan's, thank you. My job as Michigan's chief law enforcement officer is to protect and defend the Constitution and to enforce the law. Now, as many of you know, there are some attorneys general out there that across America that put their fingers to the wind and practice selective enforcement of the Constitution and make a decision whether or not they're going to uphold their state's Constitution or to ignore it. Or there's United States Attorney General Eric Holder, who picks and chooses what laws to defend and what laws to ignore. President Obama's Attorney General Holder said he would not enforce the Federal Defense of Marriage Act. That's right, the Attorney General of the United States of America said there are some laws that the Justice Department will simply not enforce. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I am not an Eric Holder Attorney General. I can guarantee you that. I look at it this way. Constitutions are not meant to be convenient. Constitutions are not meant to be casually dismissed or ignored. Constitutions are intended to be followed, ladies and gentlemen. So I will fight to uphold Michigan's Constitution, and I will fight to defend marriage between one man and one woman. That's what I'll do, ladies and gentlemen. And I will fight to defend our Constitution and defend equal opportunity for all young people who apply for admission to our outstanding colleges and universities. And I'm talking about the Michigan Civil Rights Initiative. And that's why I will go to the United States Supreme Court next month and defend Michigan's Constitution, which requires that entrance to our institutions of higher learning must be based on merit, talent, and ability. I'll go to the Supreme Court and uphold our Constitution. I am Michigan's voice for the Constitution. And I am also Michigan's voice for victims. I'm a voice for victims of human trafficking, young women who against their will are held in involuntary servitude, bondage. And I am proud to be the first Attorney General in Michigan's history to prosecute human traffickers, and in every case, my office has obtained a conviction. And I'm also, thank you. And I am also a voice for the victims who've died or have been injured from tainted medicine. And you know this story, that 19 Michigan citizens have died, and more than 265 members of our Michigan family have been infected with meningitis from a Massachusetts company that peddled bad medicine. And I called for a grand jury to be impaneled to investigate so that we can get to the truth. Because the truth is, these families deserve justice. So, my friends, this responsibility as Attorney General is all about service. And it's all about trust. And I am honored to serve, and I'm honored for the trust you place in me. And I am a voice for victims. I am a voice for the Constitution. I am a voice for Michigan. And most importantly, I'm a voice for you, and you, and you, and our citizens across this great state. And this is what I do. This is who I am. This is how I will serve as Attorney General of the state of Michigan. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Honored to serve. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you.